In this video, I am going to be sharing some tips on how you can find support as a mompreneur. A mompreneur is someone who is a mother and also an entrepreneur. And we know that trying to juggle life as a mom and an entrepreneur can sometimes be a challenge. So I'll be sharing a few of my tips as I'm a mompreneur. And I found some things helpful. I want to share those with you in this video. My name is Felicia. I am the owner of PLH Consulting. I am a system strategist, and we provide system strategy and CRM setup to small businesses and mompreneurs as well. So, number one, the first things that you want to do is you want to identify your priorities. And when I say priorities, I'm meaning in your role as a mom. So, what are those things that are going to be most important for you as a mother? So is it important that you are only working a certain amount of time per day so you can spend time with your child, whether that's 4 hours, 6 hours? Is it important for you to be home and with your child in the morning or in the afternoon? Whatever your priority or your preference is. Is it important for you to be able to cook breakfast or cook lunch for your child? Is it important for you to be able to pick them up from daycare or to pick them up from school if they're a little bit older? So just list out as a mom, what are your priorities? And so start with most important and then kind of rank them as you go down the list. To least important. So, number one, identify your priorities. Number two, you need to be willing to accept help. And I know as a mom, and sometimes even just as a female, we struggle with accepting help. But when it comes to motherhood and raising a child, you are definitely going to need help. And so you have to be willing to accept help from your village, from your community, from those who are willing to help you. This may be a shift that you have to make, and being able to let go of some of the responsibilities that you traditionally have taken care of because you had the capacity to do so. But in this new season, as a mother, you have to be willing to accept the help. Next, you want to set your boundaries. And in this instance, I'm talking about setting your boundaries in business. So, what are those boundaries that you're setting with your clients and also with yourself, as it relates to how you operate your business? So, is it that you're not going to work on the weekends? Is it that you are not going to take client calls after a certain amount of time? Is it that you are not going to be on your phone, communicating with clients while you're at your kids' basketball game, whatever the case may be? You have to set your boundaries, and not only set your boundaries, once you set them, you have to make sure that you stick to them as well. Stick to your boundaries, communicate your boundaries with those who are around you, who you'll be interacting with. And so a small example is putting office hours in your welcome packet for your clients so that they know that outside of these hours, you are not available. That is a small boundary that you can put into place. You set your boundary, communicate your boundary, and stick to your boundary. Okay, so that's the next thing. So, on a more tangible level, what are some things that you can do to find support as a mompreneur? First, you definitely want to have systems in your business. You definitely want to have systems in your business. And if you watched the previous video, I explained what a system is. And a system includes automation. A system is your process plus your people plus tools, and automation is a part of those tools. And so having things automated in your business is going to be a huge help, as a mompreneur, as you're trying to be a mom and trying to run your business as well. Having your systems in place, having things organized, knowing your business processes, and having automation work for you is going to be a game changer for you as a mompreneur. You're also going to need community. So, finding a community of moms in business who understand what it is you are going through, who understand the struggles, the daily struggles or challenges that you have, so that you won't feel like you are alone, so you won't get overwhelmed, and so you'll be able to continue on in this journey as a mompreneur. Definitely find the community that you can vent to, that you can lean to for insight, that you can lean to for support. And then also preparation is going to be a big help for you preparing, doing things in chunks or batches. Like if you need to prepare content, preparing your content ahead of time and not trying to do a lot of things in real time, because as you never know what your child is going to need. You never know what type of mood your child is going to be in. You never know if they're going to need you more on a particular day, if they're going to need more hugs and kisses. And so you want to prepare ahead of time as much as you can. So I hope these tips were helpful. If you are looking for more system strategy and insight into CRM setup or how to use systems to build a sustainable business, download our free guide, How to Use Systems to Build a Sustainable Business, or you can always schedule a consultation so we can talk about your business and how to enhance your systems.